Rise of Venice is a trading simulator set at the start of the early modern era. The Mediterranean Sea was at the core of the economical expansion of the time. The Ottomans and Mamluk rose on the east, while the Italian city-states republics, just like Genoa and Venice, dominated the trade and set stage for waves of Renaissance. The basic mechanism reminds me of Sid Meier's Pirates, where you cruise along the Caribbean and trade goods between ports. But the story is quite different. You don't chase a pirate lord to rescue your family hopping from island to island, you solely concentrate on building a strong commercial empire from the shipping to the production of goods, all while keeping your opponents in check and satisfying the Venetian Senate. The political intrigue is interesting. You can bribe the members of the government to ease your progression in the political ladder, or you can engage thieves and saboteurs or smear your opponent's reputation to slow them down. And you will have to be aggressive against the AI, as they will show you no pity. The political aim of the game is to advance through the ranks to unlock more powerful ships and new trading commodity. You are being set up against competing families to dominate the trade of the Eastern Mediterranean Sea. You still have a storyline to go through, but it acts more as content filler, as many missions simply require you to increase the commercial empire, and for a simple reason really. The real rise of Venice was how aristocratic families dominated the European political and economical landscape while staying tucked safely on their home swampy island. Venice became a dominant regional power through interweaving relationships with their allies and foes. Profit and power was the sole objective, and for a certain period of time, no great power really challenged them. We're starting up straight in this era in 1453. A power vacuum is present, and we quickly discover Mare Nostrum is a wild and dangerous place.
Constantinople are torn asunder, the war lost. The mighty city is forced to admit defeat at the hands of the Ottoman Empire. But there is still a glimmer of hope in all this misfortune.
We see the fall of Constantinople to the hands of the Turks, but this must not deter us from our objective. Uttering complete economical and political domination, and there isn't much more depth than that. Being a game centered on Venice, you will of course have to build massive fleets of trading and warships. The design is interesting, as you can buy existing ships for sale, or commission the ones of your choosing, or if you wish, you can capture ships in battles. The economical aspect outside of the sea trade is all about building production, and we're limited at that. From a plain menu, we build new industry and housing, a simple, straightforward system that surely could have been improved more, but still works well in the intended spirit of the game. As for trading itself, I must say it's a complete letdown. From the first time I opened up the trade menu, I was truly expecting a deep market simulation, but I quickly found a way to make a ludicrous amount of money. You simply have to automate a few ships convoy to buy really cheap and sell really high. It does not matter what you buy and sell and where you do it. You only need to make a few tweaks from time to time to not get full convoys of useless stuff, while the money pours in faster than you can spend it. Truly a letdown in my book, and a break of the game's spirit. The spirit being, of course, Mare Nostrum. What will Mare Nostrum be without the bloody icy battles? Rise of Venice offers us a beautiful environment to engage our foes. All 3D and well modeled, we can lead up to 3 ships and engagements. But sea battles are straightforward too. You line up the enemy and fire away. You can assign your allied ships to different tasks like covering you, engaging the enemy, or simply running away. I found the most reliable way is to keep your allies as bench warmer while you engage the enemy. You can buy additional ammunition like grapple shot and canister shots. They will respectively destroy the sails and crews of your enemies. My basic strategy is to tear the sails and crush the crew until I'm facing sitting ducks, and then proceed to board them and seize the ships. This way I'm able to resell the enemy ships and make a fair share of money. But it has its real downsides too. After a certain point, pirate ships start appearing all over and continuously assault you, leading to an unengaging grind of battles. There is also a DLC available to expand the playground without changing game's mechanic, and I have to put a few words on the solid soundtrack that sets the proper mood, but doesn't give any memorable moments and feels generic and repetitive at times. The art style of the cutscene are what I believe to be the most engaging artistic part of the game. The graphics themselves are acceptable, but here too, nothing really memorable. There is also a multiplayer option, but due to probably the low player base and absence of friends' interest in German Sea Trading Simulator, I have not been able to try it out. Rise of Venice and its DLC often go on sales and get bundled frequently. If you want to buy it, that will be the best moment, as while it provides me with a few dozens hours of pleasure, I will feel cheated at full price. Hopefully you've enjoyed this review, and if you did, make sure to subscribe to see more. See you next time.